I like the DVDs
So you
myself.
turn the DVD on, you see the movements, and of course, you know, a DVD is going to have less time, but there's active sitting, walking, turns, twists, and spirals, especially great for the spine. People stiffen up in the spine, by the way, it's horrible. That's where they get in so much trouble.
Okay.
Shoulder arm movements, excursion, back and spine strengthening, breathing. There's your breathing. So I've got the kitchen sink in here. And this one is called the second version. It's the same as this, except we added the bands and turned it into a whole exercise system. That's called the exercise gym in your pocket. You can do these exercises. I don't have my band with me. I go on the plane, put the band in the pocket, take it out, and I get all my wonderful exercises. So this has a beautiful practical program. It's guided. It shows you step by step. Using a band with resistance helps the bones, helps the muscles. You don't need weights. And weights are hard to carry on planes, and they don't allow it anyway.
That's right.
The band, nobody notices. It's in your pocket like a handkerchief. And that band I will take when I go to Europe next week, and I will get 800 to 1,000 exercises on the plane. And when I arrive, I will have no jet lag. And the third one we made was on yoga. We used the core integration. Yep, I didn't bring the cover, but it is called core integration for yoga.
All right.
And so we did that. I mentioned this book before. This is a abbreviated version of my book by a physical therapist who graphically illustrated in a simplistic way, showing arrows, how to do the movement. This is great for seniors. It's easy.
Good. Okay.
And she uses it with all her patients in Brattleboro.
Very good.
So that's, you got that material, and there's more coming.
Okay.
It's always coming. There's new material, there's CDs.
All right.
Which are audio only, and you've got the whole package.
Give us slowly your website again.
Core, just like the Apple Core, C-O-R-E, dash, integration.com.
That's easy.
That's www.core-integration.com.
Okay.
And you will see the video clips there. You can run them through. There's about 6 of them.
I've seen them. They're great. Yes.
Yeah. And the telephone number is on the website if you wish. And locally, our main number is 978-461-0221.
Okay. Do you all have that? Okay, good. Now, I'd like to end with the way the doctor is seated. Tell us about, he never just does anything. He does the whole thing.
See, I'm already doing something right now, as I said.
He's always moving.
I'm getting my exercise as we're talking. So even while we're doing this show, I'm getting exercise.
Maybe you should be a dancer.
That I do too. Very good to dance.
You do?
Yes. Dancing is universal among all peoples of the world, including the most isolated tribes, all dance. Isn't that interesting? Dance is related, is fundamental. All cultures do it, just like they do walking. So dancing and walking could be called your primary exercise. Do those two and you probably don't need anything else. And just eat well.
Just eat well. Well, I was a dance teacher, and I do agree with that, and that's how I got into movement. But there are 3 basic fitness components, and they are strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular, which I too think is the most important. Yep. Also good nutrition and stress management. Yes. And I would call this a form of stress management
That's
too.
what you're doing. When you're in rhythm, you are automatically balancing your stress, automatically. So if you add meditation on that and a few other things, you've got it all in one package.
That's right.
You don't have to go and do 10 separate things. One thing does it all.
So we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing.
Yes. And be playful about it. That's also important. Don't get too serious. As John Rady said, we got to get serious about play.
That's right. Any closing words? Any philosophical? Anything you want to say or add or change or?
No. What would I say? I would say, you know, just encourage people. Don't get afraid because you've got some pains and problems. People get afraid and they freeze up when they have pain. And I could tell you at least 100 client stories of people who had pain and got fixed with it. And then when they learned how to get out of it, which we have a tape called the psychophysical integration too. Shows you how to get out of it. It shows you how to follow the path of your true intention. Once you are not freaked out by pain, once you're not scared, and once you understand what it is, it will not be your obstacle. In fact, it can be even a factor in your improvement. And that's a topic
We
for
have
another
to come
day.
back again, don't we?
Yeah, so don't be afraid of pain. Do it anyway.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. And thank you so much for taking the
you.
time. Bye for now.